So we want to solve 3 cosec 2x minus 4 sine 2x equals 0. So what I think I might do here is we know cosec is 1 over sine, so that's going to be 3 over sine 2x. Take away 4 sine 2x equals 0. And then let's multiply right the way through by sine 2x. So that will give me 3. Take away 4 sine squared 2x equals 0. So 4 sine squared 2x is equal to 3. Sine squared 2x is 3/4, which means that sine, not sine squared, but sine 2x could be equal to root 3 on 2 or negative root 3 on 2. So let's look at those separately. So sine 2x equals root 3 on 2, and sine 2x equals negative root 3 on 2. So these are standard angles, although you do have your calculator, and we're in degrees. So the principal value here for 2x would be 60 degrees. And the principal value here for 2x would be negative 60 degrees. And since we're solving for 2x, we're going to need to be in the range 0 to 360. Okay, so let's just do a quick cast diagram for each one. So for this one, it's a sine, remember. And if that's positive, then we're going to get 1 there and 1 there. So that's going to be 60 and 60. And here it's going to be 60 down that way for negative 60, and the other one must be here in the t quadrant. So going around from 0 to 360, the first angle that we would get is the 60 degrees. The next one would be here, and that's 120 degrees. The next one would be here, which is 240 degrees, and the next one would be here, which is 300 degrees. And that means that x would be 30, 60, 120, or 150. Okay, so we have another trigonometric equation here. It's not related. So divide both sides by 3, and then we've got tan y take away pi by 4 is root 3 on 3. Or another way of thinking that is 1 on the root 3. And again, it's a standard angle. So the principal value for y take away pi by 4 would be pi by 6. And we don't make the adjustment here. And what we're going to do is we are going to be solving for y take away pi by 4. So we have to go from negative pi by 4, remember 2 pi is 8 pi by 4, through to 7 pi by 4. So if we do our cast diagram for a tangent, so the first one's here, and the second one for a positive tangent must be down here. And we're solving from negative pi by 4 around to 7 pi by 4, but there's no real problem there. So we know our solutions are going to be there, and then we're going to stop there. So we have y take away pi by 4 is going to be, I put pi by 4 there where I meant pi by 6. That's pi by 6. That's pi by 6, and it's this one here that's actually the pi by 4. So y take away pi by 4 is pi by 6, or it's round here, pi plus pi by 6, which is 7 pi by 6. Remember, pi would be 6 pi by 6. So y is going to be pi by 6 plus pi by 4, or 7 pi by 6 plus pi by 4. And so pi by 12 12 is a good common denominator, so that would be 2 pi by 12 and 3 pi by 12, give me 5 pi by 12. And then this one will be 14 pi by 12 and 3 pi by 12, which is 17 pi by 12.